Hey everybody, Ryan Gromfin here with The Restaurant Boss, author, speaker, chef, restaurateur, and like I said, founder of The Restaurant Boss, clickbacon.com, author of Make It Happen. Go get your free copy at therestaurantboss.com. Anyways, today I want to talk to you about some tech improvements, some ways to improve efficiency using tech in your restaurant. But I don't want this to be scary and overwhelming and like, oh, I'm not a tech person, I can't do this. We have to take little bites out of the problem. So let's start with that. What are we trying to solve here? What is the problem that technology is creating a solution for? And that problem is rising costs, right? Especially on the labor front, but we're seeing rising costs everywhere. So we have to find efficiencies in certain places. Where we're going to find the largest efficiency improvements is going to be in replacing human labor with technology. Now, I don't want you to be out there saying this guy is proposing cutting jobs and bringing in tech. It's just the reality of the situation. I think humans generally will do a better job in some of the things that I'm even going to talk about today. But the realities are, if we keep increasing wages to a point, we are not going to be able to make any money. If we keep increasing wages, we're going to keep increasing the prices we charge. And then at some point in time, the consumer is not going to want to buy anymore. So we have to lower our expenses so we can keep the costs where they're at. It's just the reality of the world. Humans don't make cars anymore. Machines make cars, right? Humans don't do complex calculations. Computers do that. This is the way the world goes. But what I want to look at today are some slight improvements and things that you can look at in your restaurant. The first thing I want to talk about are either online ordering, online reservations, just anything we can do to make that person not need to answer the phone. I just saw on the TV today, Wingstop, 70% of their orders come in digitally through some platform. Some of that is their own, some of that is third party. But the point is 70% of their orders are done via technology on a phone or on a computer. So, what percent of your orders are being placed in that manner, whether they be for delivery or pickup? If we're more counter service and maybe we don't lend ourselves as well to that type of ordering, right? And you have cashiers, have you looked at kiosks? Kiosks are absolutely becoming normal and they're becoming a big part of it. Look at McDonald's. McDonald's has one cash register now. I mean, when I was a kid, I would walk into a McDonald's and I remember the counter would be, this long and it was 8 rows of cash registers and you would order and then you'd wait a second and they'd give you your food and you'd go sit down. Now you walk into a McDonald's, there's like 8 kiosks and there's one cash register. And they do not want you ordering at that cash register. They make it as hard as possible to order at that cash register. Now, that didn't happen overnight. This started about 4 years ago. And so if you don't have a kiosk now and you have cashiers, if you want to move to a world of kiosks, you can't just decide one day, I'm getting rid of my cashiers and adding kiosks. This is going to take time. It's going to take time to train your customers, to develop the tech, to get it to work for you. Even if you go out and buy tech, which most of you will, you're not going to code your own kiosk, but don't expect that this is going to happen overnight. So are you looking at kiosks? Are you looking at a robot to deliver food? A couple of my clients have added robots. They don't replace servers. The robots that roll on the ground and they come up to a table and they can sing happy birthday and everything, like they don't have arms. They don't hand the food to your guests. They're not perfect. So they don't replace a server. You don't go from 5 servers to 0 servers because you got 5 robots. But one robot could help with running food. So a server could put enough food for 6 people on one robot and then follow the robot or carry some food with the robot. And then it's all waiting there to hand out. A robot could be roaming the dining room and a busser could be loading it with dirty dishes and drinks. And then they could stay and wipe down the table while the robot takes the dirty dishes to the kitchen. They're fun. People take pictures with them. People ask to sit in the section with them. They can sing happy birthday. You can get professionals to record happy birthday messages and program it in there. Like, they're fun. There's things you can do. So the purpose of today's video is not that you're going to go out and hear me say we need more tech in our restaurants and you're going to go out and buy a fully automated line with arms that pour french fries into a basket, drop them, pick them up, dump them, salt them, put them in a bag, flip burgers. Like, no, it's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is we have to start the process. If we can start chipping away a little bit at a time, we'll get to where we need to get to. Look, another one of my clients uses robots to help make pizza. What it is it's basically they have a dough press that presses out the dough. They put it on a screen. They put it in the machine. The machine spins it. It's called the pizza cube. And then it puts sauce and cheese and like 2 different toppings. I think pepperoni and maybe one other. But they only use it for sauce, cheese, and then if it's pepperoni, then it comes out and someone could put the rest of the toppings on and put it in the oven. Again, the cube doesn't fully automate the process. The pizza cube doesn't take a dough ball, stretch it, sauce it, cheese it, top it, put it in the oven, take it out, cut it. But by adding that robot, they can increase efficiency because now they always have one pizza being sauced and cheesed and pepperonied while someone else is topping it and throwing them into the oven. They're able to get more pizzas out with the same amount of labor than they would normally be able to do. So start looking for these little improvements. They come in the way of our website, of online ordering, of delivery, of operations, of order taking, but look for any of these little improvements. And as always, if you need a little bit of help with this, I'm happy to schedule a strategy session. Head to therestaurantboss.com, go to work with me. We have a membership that's available at a lower cost if that fits your budget better. You should grab a copy of our book. It's completely free on the website. We've got hundreds of videos like this on our website and on our YouTube channel. So we are absolutely here to help you improve the profits, increase your freedom, have more fun operating your restaurant, scale up, whatever it is that you need help with in your restaurant. The Restaurant Boss is here to help you. My name is Ryan Grumpf, and I hope you have an absolutely amazing day. I love every single one of you crazy restaurant owners. And remember, systems create freedom, freedom creates value, value creates scale. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye.
Make It Happen is the book I wish I had when I was operating restaurants. Inside are the lessons that took me 10 years to learn and 10 more years of teaching to perfect. I've condensed the most important lessons into this tiny book for building a big restaurant business. I am on a mission to improve restaurants all over the world. Because of that, I want to send you a free copy. Grab yours today at therestaurantboss.com.